Hello, welcome back to another episode. We're on Disasters on Hypixel for the third time. It's a great minigame in my opinion. I still never plan what I'm going to talk about, so it's gonna be fun. We're about to get started in our next round. 10 seconds to prepare. I don't even know. We're back on cruise ship, by the way. Great map. Flood. And Anvil Rain. Anvil Rain's really not too bad. I think I've only died once when I was not recording, but I was at full health and I literally got my health, I just died immediately and couldn't do anything about it. It was also when I was escaping the flood, so I don't know, maybe it has to do with that. I thought it was pretty safe. Well, I'm not too worried about this. It's just gonna be avoiding the flood water. That's basically the hardest part about this, but I should be fine. Hello, Denver. Acid rain? Oh no. So the problem with acid rain is I'm stuck now. Unless I want to take a bunch of damage. But it looks pretty good right now, question mark. As the block above my head is still there, so... And I can continue walking out, it's not like I have to be on a specific block. I have like 6 blocks to work with, which is still not much, but I'll be fine. I'm just waiting for the floodwaters to get up there, then they're all screwed. Oh. Still 13 people up, that's a lot of people in this. Did I just choose a lucky wing? We're already on the next disaster. Tornado and half health. Tornado might be hard, because that'll throw you around a bit. You'll be a horrible king? Someone else, I don't know. This is the problem with the chat. I have no idea what goes on, because I don't pay much attention, but all of a sudden it's like, I just look over and you're like, will you be a king? I was like, what? It's not me luckily. I guess flood's not going to reach this high with 20 seconds. It looks like people are pretty far down, but rather be safe than sorry. Somehow, I'm still doing fine. I have no idea. Well, looks like we have 3 seconds left. I'm going to win this. It's just a good block to be in. In all fairness, a lot of those are very easy. The first one is definitely Acid Rain, because that one basically traps you, but even this map, Acid Rain's not the worst one to get. Monorail, arguably the best map in the game. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. I could talk about marching band. Yeah, let's do that. So, that's not good. We're already starting at half health. So I'll talk about marching band because I'm gonna probably make this a little shorter because it is a little later tonight, and I have to be up early tomorrow. But yeah, I'm a marching band at my university. I don't have any recordings, and I'd rather not share the name just for privacy reasons. Otherwise, I would love to name the marching band. Really cool place. But yeah, basically my marching band, I mean, we just take some popular music from the last, like, usually 20-ish years, and just make it all about having fun. We are going to some larger marching band competitions this year as exhibitions, and I'm excited, and I think the best part, who did that to me? Ryzen was her. I'll just try to not switch with them next time. Wait, another person with a crown. Yeah, guys, hold up. Give me a second. I have a crown. Too many. Hitting too many buttons. Yeah, this next year I'm gonna be on mellophone. If you don't know what a mellophone is, I'd love to show you a picture, but I can't edit a video to save my life. So imagine a trumpet, except it has a giant bell on the end. So like, looking at it from like an audience perspective, you see a lot of people pointing out from this, and it's but basically, if you know what a French horn is, it's like the marching French horn. This is a big change for me because last year when I was in this marching band, I was marching clarinets, which is one of my primary instruments. But that's a story for another day with like how I can say one of my primary instruments. It's a whole thing. That's a different day. Today's marching band. I was doing so good before I started recording. I just need to start recording at the beginning. I seem to do better whenever I start. But yeah, I'll be marching mellophone this next year. If any of you know anything about mellophone and any advice to help, please let me know. Especially if you're originally like a woodwind player. I do a variety of woodwinds. Any fun marching bands? I don't know if I have any good marching band stories. Actually, no, I do. So, as my junior year in high school, I was like a semester into band, and basically just starting clarinet. Jump boost. Okay. Now it's cool. Yeah, I had just started clarinets like 6 months prior, and they needed a section leader for the clarinet section of the marching band, because the previous year they had no clarinets at all in the marching band. I think we had 3 clarinets before that in our concert band, and they all did other stuff. I think one was in color guard, one was drumline, and one was an alto player. So they needed clarinet players. So I decided, you know what? I'll be the section leader for the clarinet section, because you know who has so much experience with marching and clarinets and everything? Me, with all my 6 months of learning how the instrument works. And so yeah, definitely great option. I remember getting a speed potion. Okay. Loaded up 4 potions. Probably a record. So I remember walking into my training day for like how to be a section leader, and everyone else there had, I think, at least 1 year, if not 2 or 3 years of marching experience prior. And I'm walking in like, so I don't know the basics of marching. I don't know. So I remember, my band teacher was really great at teaching me how to march, but I kind of had to learn it really quickly. And I did one training for like a couple hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours or so. I had very little time to actually learn how to be a good marcher. I can't do it. I have enough potion slots for the rest of the game. Well, I'm gonna survive, but I obviously not survive. So I remember like learning how to do everything, and eventually my band teacher was like, so we're gonna form groups and you have to try to correct each other on what people could do better. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. So he's like encouraging me, like, hey, you can either do something right, like try to do your best, because you don't want to correct people for doing everything wrong if they're not doing anything wrong. So it's like you want to make sure it's a good mix. So as me being actually I think it was pretty smart at the time. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my best. So that's why I know if I'm doing anything wrong with marching. And fudge. I don't like this. Zombies, do you mind? Oh, I'm not surviving this. Yeah, sorry, commentating while running from that many zombies is kind of hard to do, and I'm sorry. Where was I? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, so marching band camp. I remember it was like really hot that day, so we'd take constant water breaks. I actually did have a lot of fun. I had some friends who were there. I had I think one of the color guard section leaders was my friend. Flute Piccolo section leader. I knew all the people from the year before, from the 1 semester I was in band, but I did not have much assistance. I remember my band teacher, but I can still move. He was like, so the clarinet section, they're all completely new to marching, so you gotta help them even more. Luckily I had a section of me and 2 other, I think the one was a freshman, the other was maybe they were freshmen as well, I can't remember. But we had a good section. Obviously, we could always be better marchers and everything, better musicians. But I'd say especially as a lot of us we were all new to field marching, we did really well. Our show that year was James Bond. I think in our group we placed 4th or 5th at state. In our category. We're in the small school section. I'm very much from a small town, small city, but we have good. Oh wait, it's Floor's lava. Don't stop moving. Is there any? This. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh wait, this is the end of the game as well. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Wait. The acid rain got to me. No one survived. Yep. That was hard. So yeah, marching band fun. If this video helps anyone decide between doing anything in middle school, high school, my recommendation is do band. A lot of people do band, like I do it now as my major in college. You don't even have to take it that far. I know so many people who don't go, who do music and it doesn't need to go anywhere for them. They just do band or orchestra or choir just because it's fun. And I think that's like the main thing in band class that I think what draws a lot of people in. You gotta do it because it's fun. This could be your one break in your day where you just get to hang out with friends, work together at something. It's really a great experience. And also, it's very much not, if you're on the fence between doing band and an athletic, at least in my school, band was a class during the day, along with marching band. And a lot of athletics are after school. I think it's pretty cool if you can learn an instrument and then go up to like basketball practice. Sorry, I saw the chat. Someone says they hate the Dragons. They've done absolutely nothing. They used to be so good, like so strong, like they're not that hard. You could be that person who shows up at your high school basketball game and plays the national anthem in front of the crowd, in front of the audience. And I love that. It's like that connection between different groups is what I think really makes a good high school community. If you're curious, I did not play basketball. I was a cross-country runner and track runner. But I remember at my home high school cross-country games my senior year, I did do the Star Spangled Banner at it, and at basketball games, me and the rest of the company oh, buddy, you're not gonna survive. Me and the rest of the camp have been really good for the basketball games up here, and then we have a pretty good basketball team. We'd also go at many of their games on the way to state. Unfortunately, they never quite made it to state. Like, I remember they lost like, the game right before state a couple times. And that was really very frustrating, but they seem to be pretty good. They did the same thing for football, but the football team that was good. Here in the communities, I was thinking of pick up. Makes sense. Do I have any good stories from college? College marching band. I don't think I have too many from college marching band just because I've only been in my high school marching band for not much time. I am switching sections, like I said earlier, from clarinet to mellophone. So I don't have too many stories. Oh, also, I don't know if they've updated disasters or something, but I've noticed like Purge and Werewolf, which used to be pretty uncommon events, are now happening much more often, which I love. They were not happening often enough in my opinion. Oh gosh, this is wild. Let's just get out of the water. Ah, this works. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a dangerous thing to do. Do not go in the water apparently when there's skeletons. I didn't know. Sweet. It's not me. I'd say the one thing I remember most about it, for some reason I can remember like all the music I've heard. It's been almost an entire year since I've played since like the season been over. And I still remember like all the music I played. And we had like 20 songs to memorize, so yeah, like I said, I have no idea how I remember like even what's happened at this point, but I do know it's great. And even within those like 20 songs, like, a lot of those were medleys, so like within those songs you have like three or four other songs in there, so it's like you're learning a lot of different music in that time period. So much music, it took a lot of I'll do one more round, hopefully, unless I'm in the middle of the story. I think the biggest thing when I went to the university to do marching band is going from like I said, I'm from a small town. We had a large marching band. I think for the size of our town, we had like 70 members. So I think it turned out to be like, oh, I don't know crap. It's like we had like roughly 500 students, I want to say, in our high school. So like 70 kids out of the 500. It's maybe I'm gonna guess like 17-18%, which is not a bad percent. And then I go to university and the marching band is like 500 people large. That's not an exaggeration. I think this last year we were at like 450. We've been close to 500. I think there's a chance that this year we might hit 500 members, which I'm really excited for. But you can imagine going from like 70 people. We can't do as many complex things with our show, and then all of a sudden I get 500. There's like things happening on the screen. Like I said, it's really fun. We focus a lot more on having fun, not on making it great. I know a lot of marching band, like university band, again, focus on like, you gotta be perfect at absolutely everything. I think of like Ohio State, for example, like they're known for their real performance. They're really good marching band. If you don't believe me, look them up. They do incredible shows, but they change the show every week. At my university, we focus on one show and try to make it as good as we can throughout the year. And then we perform a couple weekends. Every year in football games and do some other marching competitions. It's great. Like, imagine the different things like, hey, we have like 1 to 2 competitions in marching band. Like, you're now like the showcase for these competitions. It's very difficult. So much company on both sides. People like whatever wants to see at the end of the show. Like one funny thing though is like all of our music, I mean, not all of it, but like we throw our own little humor in it. And I go back and listen to this and I'm sitting here like, I don't know how we were do this in high schoolers. I remember my band director was even telling us about like one time, I don't know, I was that close to, by the second left, I could have survived that. Well, so my school, like, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe 2004, I'm guessing, maybe, probably later, I don't remember, this is a long time ago though. We do an international trip like every 2 years, so one year they went out to like Italy and Rome, so they played in front of the Pope, and played the song Talk Dirty, or an arrangement that the band director made of Talk Dirty by Jason Derulo. It's very much not a PG song, so if you're not, don't watch it if you're not in high school, that's all I'll say. But, we played it in front of the Pope, and I would love to see a recording of this, because it sounds like the funniest thing ever to play, like, it's like, maybe not super appropriate song, especially in front of like, religion, in front of, like, the very like, this very religious figure. I still don't know how they did it. And this was, maybe it's 2014, 2016, I'm not sure, but long time ago. Let's see, can I knock this baby zombie off? No. Oh no. Just fall off the edge. There we go. How are they fun? Man, I guess a lot of people. Oh, what the? Oh, I'm not gonna survive. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to share. I mean, as I continue to practice marching band stuff, and as with the season coming up in a couple months, I hope to update you more on about it. This video is about like 20 minutes longer than I expected it to be. I'll do one last round, and come on, I don't like this, because my strategy is always to be up here, but then someone... Oh, I'm not first out, so I thought I was gonna be it. Oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of cool, I like that. I didn't know they dropped the things like that. I don't hate it. That's such a cool thing. Oh, well, that's fine. We're fine. I did not take that much damage. Swap just over here. Wait. You're kidding me. How did you end up as a werewolf? I was just friends with him. Oh goodness, he's not gonna kill me yet. He's gonna give me time to run. Just very kind of him. That's marching band. I can talk about more music later time, but for now it's just marching band. I think marching band does well. I've never literally. I hear anything about marching band and I love it. I mean, any level. I think it's just a great activity. I might survive this round. Oh wait. That's all I have. I will see you next time I record. At this point, who knows? Maybe it'll be a weekly thing.